Hello, hello, hello. So we all know that big media's idea of getting lean is buying a small company and sucking it in and putting it into the big media company so they be lean. We're going to talk about how big media companies should go lean and get focused. I'm faster than my slides. Good pace. So first, a little bit about me. I'm the CTO of Radio 1's Interactive Division, Interactive 1, 65 radio stations, a cable network, an online network that has 10 million monthly uniques, but I really put this slide up so you can see all the cool people that I've gotten to hang out with in my lifetime. They brought a company called BlackPlanet.com. It was the first social network for African Americans. It had this heyday in those years, 99 and 2005, and went head-to-head with MySpace. Not the new MySpace, but the old MySpace. So they brought that product and wanted me to come in and revitalize it. But you know how most big companies move when they want to do new things. They get stuck in their own quicksand. They say, hey, let's have a meeting about that. Let's form a committee. And let's talk about that committee. And let's show them the designs. And then let's meet again. And that's what happened for 4 years before I got there. I know what you're thinking. What was I thinking? A 10-year-old brand, a company that hasn't built anything in 4 years. Why would I put that bullseye on my head? But what you guys didn't realize is that I had a plan. A plan to make things happen. I believe in an organization, there's 3 types of people. There's people who are sitting there collecting a check, there's people who have potential who want to show it, and there's people who don't even know the potential that they have. My plan was to grab those latter 2 groups and form a team. I was going to remove the obstacles from them and sell that into the company. So that's what I did. I grabbed the team, I sold the concept that we need to take them out of the daily workflow and build something new. First thing was I had to change the perception of the team. Of course, when people haven't built anything in a while, they look at everything as Mount Everest when you try to do something new. So I had to change the paradigm and say, hey, we're going to break it into small chunks and turn that mountain into molehills. It had to have a theme. So our theme was the summer of cold. I brought beach balls. I said, this summer, we're going to build something new from scratch. We're going to take the summer by storm, and by the end of the summer, we're going to have something new. But every theme and every team needs a headquarters. So I moved them into a conference room. They brought their laptops in. No one was allowed to talk to them and touch them. And they focused on each other every day for 90 days. But you guys know how it works in a big company. Everybody got excited and wanted to push us all their big ideas. So they would put this on the door. Hey, you guys should think about this. You should think about all the people you were partnered with in 5 years. You should think about all the business development deals we should do. And we hadn't written a line of code. So this got pushed in. So really what happened was that our MVP had a little too much M in it. We got ideas pushed in. It wasn't as minimal as we wanted it to be, but the beauty of this process was that we had a tangible product to put in front of real people, and we're starting to get data back. So what happened after that? We launched it, and we got successful with it. We put it out there. This small team I put together built more in that 90 days than they had built in the last 3 years. They built a mobile version, they built some initial features, and we slowly released it to real people and got data. And the crazy thing was that we were actually hitting our metrics. You know the metrics they set before we built the product that said we had to meet so that we would be successful, and the product that we didn't even know we were going to build yet, those metrics. We were hitting them well, but we realized there was no engagement in our product. So we said, you know what? We're going to do something even crazier than a media company. We're going to pivot on the product that we just built 90 days ago. So we pivoted our product. We focused on what was core to our audience, and we focused on those features and rolled those out into a new version of the product. But the difference is, this time we focused on the data. We were using Mixpanel to see what the actions they were doing. We were doing A/B testing and optimizing. We were following what they were doing in Lucky Orange and actually talking to customers, and more importantly, we were listening to what they had to say. Everything was being led by data. They said they wanted something more visual, they gave it to them. They said that, hey, we want to focus on the content from these social networks. We gave it to them. But it was all based on what our users were telling us to build. We saw immediate success and saw immediate results. Like Will Smith said, we got agile with it. We started doing daily releases. Every time we saw something that needed to change, I would come at the end of the day and yo, push it! And we push it. We had weekly sprints, and we focused on engagement in everything we did. I'm here to tell you that there are hidden lean teams everywhere. In your company, you're going to suck them out, create new products, and be successful. And they're from diverse people. This is the group that built the product that I'm talking about today. It's at bpnext.com. There's a mobile version. Go check it out. And in case you were wondering, they finally got to move out of that conference room into nice new accommodations. That's their new accommodations. They're hanging out. Follow me on Twitter at Navarro Wright, and I'm also launching an initiative to create more diversity in the technology space. Close the Divide 4.me. Thank you. I'm proud.